Good morning, traders. Welcome to AI Traders live market analysis using artificial intelligence to find high probability trades. Very exciting today. We're going to be looking at the cybersecurity space. We screened the stocks looking at a market cap of more than 500 million and the price tag of more than $5. So we'll be looking at which trades to take in the cybersecurity space. There's a brief disclaimer. I'm Richard Miller. Here's my contact details. I'll put that up at the end. You can look me up on LinkedIn and Twitter. Right, so we're going to be looking at the major cybersecurity stocks from an artificial intelligence trading perspective. We use the Fulgent AI engine that sits on the Metastock platform. There's 4 strategies that we'll be looking at: major market reversals, classic swing trades, volatility breakouts, and quick 3-day moves. Now, these cater for various type trading styles, whether you're a short-term swing trader or a medium to long-term position trader. These trading strategies will come in handy if you incorporate these in your trading. Just a quick tip of the iceberg explanation how the AI works. It takes all available technical indicators in the Metastock database and then goes and changes the setting over and over and does 10 to the power of 200 different possible combinations. And then it screens and finds high probability trades. It uses genetic algorithms in this process. And the way that works is it takes all these technical indicators, all different settings, and tests it against each other. So you might have a trading strategy like MACD, stochastics, and SMI, which would be 3 nodes here. So the AI goes into the database and say, let's go and test everything. And we come back with high probability trading strategies. And that's exactly what it does. It goes in, changes the settings, tests it, retests. So it's basically developing a new trading strategy. And that's why we call it kind of genetic algorithms. That's that process of elimination and then end up creating a new gene, so to speak. So at the end of the day, you've got a few high probability trading strategies available to apply to the crypto cybersecurity space, so to speak. All right, so we're going to jump straight into the Metastock platform to find the high probability trades, looking at major market reversals, classic swing trades, volatility breakouts, and quick 3-day moves. So I've got the Metastock platform open. Incidentally, earlier this week, yesterday, I did do a cybersecurity training. I did train the AI to come up with high probability trades, go back into the database, tests and retest, looking at these cybersecurity stocks, which ones are the best to trade. So I've trained the engine. Took the whole day yesterday to train the AI, and now I'm going to use this artificial intelligence engine, and I'm going to screen. If we open up the Power Console, I've selected the cybersecurity, the top 30, well, 29 stocks technically, almost 30, and I've selected the Fulgent AI, and I'm going to start the exploration. Took about a minute, and all the trades. Now, the column headings here, in a long, tells you where the AI is in a long trade. Bars tell you how old this trade is. 1 bar into a trade, 203 bar into a trade. Hits, how many times in the testing period did this particular strategy, which we now know is number 105 here, which is volatility breakouts, 100 is the major market reversal. These are the codes of the names of the AI engines. So in the testing period, this particular strategy occurred 927 times, 65% accuracy, with an average profit per trade over the testing period of 3.32%. So you can see it's quite a high percentage return on a per trade basis in the testing period. So that's quite a high hurdle. 927 times did this particular strategy occur, and it generated more than a 65% accuracy in the trades. So there are a few that's rejections, which means it either hit a profit target or a trailing stop. So we'll have a look at those. But of the 30 stocks, these are the current ones where it's in a trade, and the rejects are ones where it's just out of a trade or that it hasn't fired a new signal right away. So we're going to jump straight in and have a look at those trades. So I'm going to sort the columns here from most recent to older, and Digimarc Corp. I'm going to drag this off. Takes a while to load. There we go. So you can see here, huge volatility breakout, caution, nice move there, volatility breakout there. That one got stopped out. And then you can see a couple of volatility breakouts. The last 2-3 trades worked out quite well. So they're currently for Digimarc Corporation in a long, and there's a stop loss right there at the bottom at 27 something. You can see the little red line there. that is the stop loss. One span is the next one. It's 2 days into a trade. You can see a huge move, captures some fantastic moves. Incidentally, look at this fantastic move back here in April. Major market reversal, plus a volatility breakout, and you rode that trade up all the way from what was the entry point there. The open was 11.19 all the way to 30, 30, etc. So fantastic trade. You can see really, really good trades. The AI captures some really good trades, volatility breakouts, etc. And it's currently in a volatility breakout, and the AI is added. The stop loss there, you can see there. Let me just draw a line in there. You can see there's a trailing stop loss right in there. So that's the position on One Span Incorporated. That's the current new trade. Next one is INVE. Steady move, volatility breakout there. You can see we had a nice major market reversal and volatility breakout trade here. That one hit the stop loss, but since the AI signals sometimes can be a day or up to 3 days a bit early, you know, depending on whether you acted on that one or not, but it did capture quite a significant move. And we look back historically, also captures some really great moves. Okay. Tenable Holdings. That's the new trade, volatility breakout here. In a long, so the stop loss there, trading volatility adjusted stop loss is in and around 38 and 41 entry. So there we go. So it should be interesting to see if that one's going to pan out. Checkpoint Software, the next one, 7 days into a trade. Volatility breakout, huge move, captured that move beautifully. The AI gave an early warning signal that you should be looking at exiting that trade there. Stop loss, volatility breakout. Look how the AI's moved the stop up, and then eventually it got canned out there, but then immediately we had on the same day we had a new signal come through, volatility breakout. So the new volatility breakout signal, the AI recommended getting in on there. The next day you had a couple of days to get in. The stop loss moved from this level to that level, just about 117, 116. So that's the new stop loss. And let me just see if that's, yeah, there we go. So it's moved up, and if this price action continues, the upside resistance targets will obviously be these old support levels, and then the old highs up here would also make the upside target. So when you trade, look for the signal and then look for the next resistance level as your potential exit point on checkpoint. Ping Identity Holdings, PING. Major reversal, caught that one beautiful, hit the stop loss there just before the big gap. Got plenty of time to get out there. Fantastic trade. Look at the major market. I like trading the major market reversals because these can tend to be multi-weeks, multi-month type positions. And you can see if you just traded these major market reversals, you would have done quite well on this particular stock. So the current trade, it's in along the volatility breakout signal there. The trailing stop is now at this level of 21.54. The upside resistance targets would be these old highs here. Here we go. And then I'm not sure if it'll ever get to that one anytime soon, but still keep an eye on it. So the stock's basing, yeah. So we've had two signals within a base, volatility breakout coming, so it should reach the 25 with ease. And then it's, that's a resistance zone, so it'll be interesting to see if it's going to close that gap as well there. Market doesn't like gaps in price action, so the gap, we expect the gap to close. So there's a secondary target just that low there. So these are the upside targets on Ping Identity. FireEye, another one, FEYE. Look at this volatility breakout, huge move, caught it, and then the correction came, volatility breakout there, another one there. Volatility breakout, quick moves. The latest volatility breakout is here's the stop loss. It's still in a long, and then your upside target would be these old highs here for profit targets. And now look at that high there. So these are the upside profit targets that you have. Okta, OKTA, another great one. Look at these fantastic trades. The AI major market reversal, huge move up, caught that, another move up, caught that, major market reversals and volatility breakouts. And here we've got the latest signal, got in there on the next day of the where's that price action? Open 213. Stop loss is at 194. Stop loss moved up as the trade goes up. Your trailing stop loss is in around the 232 level now. It's still in along, so bank that profit on that move, and the AI has now moved the stop loss up. So it will be interesting to see. It looks like it's going to close that gap there. So it's closed that gap, so there is a reversal risk here, but keep an eye on it when the AI gives the sell recommendation or you've reached your profit target. But that's the scenario with Okta. Absolute Software, ABST. Huge move, volatility breakout, caught that move, volatility breakout, caught that move. Now it's moving sideways, period consolidation, there's your stop loss. So there's still some time to get into this one, 13.15. The upside resistance targets are these old highs here. And not sure if it'll ever get back to that one anytime soon, but these are so it's forming a base, so when it breaks out of this base, that's another profit target there. And then that one on the top there. So far so good for ABST. Cognizant Software, CG&T. Volatility breakout, this one's moving sideways, so there's not much fireworks on this one. If we go to the 4-hour chart, if you wanted to trade more, oh yes, you can see quite a lot of trades on the 4-hour chart being given on that one. Okay, Variant Systems, VRNT, fantastic. Look at this one, just major market reversal, and it just kept on going. Huge cap up, and now it's moving sideways, consolidating this move. So there was 2 trades on this one since March, April. Huge moved up, caught that move beautifully, and now we have a trailing stop loss here at 42, 41. And your upside resistance targets are these old highs there. So it will be interesting to see if we're going to get there. But this is now consolidating this big move. It's this gap up. Not sure if it'll be closed, but it's done a 50% retracement off this gap. So it's moving sideways in a consolidation base. So Variant Systems looking good at these levels. Proof point. Another one, volatility breakout, huge move. Now major market reversal. Caught that major market reversal just in time. And look where we are now. That's the stop loss. Huge, very wide stop loss actually, if you think about it. But it's gapped up and now it's moving sideways. So that one also worked out beautifully. Zscaler, another blast from the past. Something I've been trading quite actively. Major market reversal, volatility breakout back down here. Huge move, another huge move trade, and now it's still in a long major market reversal. Huge stop loss here, gave you plenty of room to accommodate for the volatility. That trade's still working. It's got in there. The new stop loss is right up here. It's quite a wide stop loss, and now we're fighting this old resistance. So it'll be interesting to see if we can break out of that base. But this also from a chart pattern perspective, double bottom in a base breakout. So far so good. Major market reversal, bought in the left side of the bottom end of the base. Fantastic trade. The AI's adjusted the volatility to accommodate for the volatility of the instrument by optimizing the stop loss, so to speak. VeriSign. Also lots of trades. You would have plenty of time to trade this one. The last big move here, using the AI, got in there, optimized the stop loss, trailing stop loss moved up, so it's still in a long, and it hasn't given the sell signal yet. It's this trailing stop loss is now 223.82, and I suspect we're going to see a retest of that old high there will be probably retested. And that could be a secondary entry point there. But so far, so good on VeriSign. And then QLYS, another great one. Major market reversal, caught that move. Now volatility breakout, moving sideways, consolidating the move. Let's just see on an intraday basis what's interesting here. Yeah, look here, volatility breakout, intraday, in at that price. Caught that move, new one in. And there we go. So you caught this move to there and then that move to there. So fantastic. Great trade even on an intraday 4-hour chart basis. Now, under the reject section, that means that the AI's just recently either got out of a trade or there isn't really a fresh news signal recently. But I would like to highlight CrowdStrike here. It's one of the top performing CRWDs, one of the top performing stocks. You can see the AI on an end of day basis caught some really good moves. We had that major market reversal trade that went all the way from, yeah, there we go, all the way from down here at 35, 34. And then the first time the AI hit its trailing stop loss was at the 105 level. We then had another volatility breakout there, and that moved higher. So the last really big one caught a nice move there as well. Caught that move up to about 205. Avoided the entire correction, and then we had two volatility breakouts. Yeah, April trade and then another May trade. Now, interestingly enough, yeah, the AI tends to have a day or two early with its sell signals or recommendations to get exit along, for example. But, you know, if you, depending on your own trailing stop loss, you would most likely stay into that trade. If we go to the intraday scenario 4-hour chart, let's go and look at how CrowdStrike, the AI traded CrowdStrike on the back of that. And just wait for the AI to load. So even on the hourly chart, yeah, you see we did find some really great moves, yeah, on the 4th and 7th of June, huge move. That volatility breakout there in the 8th of 9th, trade lasted a few days. Major market reversal, yeah, back in the end of June actually, and now caught that move. So you can see even on an intraday basis, you will get a lot of signals coming through using the artificial intelligence. CyberArk Software is the other one, CYBR. You can see also a lot of nice moves, huge major reversal there, volatility breakouts. So you can see quite a lot of fantastic trades. Dynatrace DT, huge move, volatility breakouts, capture some really great moves here, major market reversals. These tend to be nice long position trades. And so the way to trade this is to have one trade that is based on the major market reversal, that you have a wide stop loss. You can tend to ride that one for a fairly long period of time. The other one is the volatility breakouts. These are slightly shorter term in terms of time frame. Fortinet, FTNT is the other one. You can see a major market reversal, captured most of that big move there, even on a, let's go see what's on the hourly chart here. Fortinet. Yeah, fantastic volatility breakout back in the beginning of June, major market reversal on the 21st, and then another one on the end of the month, and captured three nice trades there just looking at the intraday time frame. So really fantastic trades. Know before, and KNBE is another interesting one. I think this is a new IPO from what I gathered. Let's see if the AI will load a signal on this one. No recent signals, probably because it's a fairly young company. Palo Alto Networks, PANW. You can see a major market reversal, caught that move there, fantastic, in at this level, yeah. And then all the way up from the zone, yeah, at what, 225, all the way up to 355, and then another one, yeah, at 320, 315, and then all the way up. So fantastic, you can see absolutely fantastic trades. SailPoint is another one I like to have a look at. SailPoint Technologies. Huge move. Look at this major market reversal. Caught that trade. Multi-month position. Volatility breakout, and the most recent volatility breakouts also in a trade. Stop losses now right up there. So we'll see how this one pans out. But that's in essence how you scan looking for stocks in the cybersecurity space, utilizing the power of artificial intelligence. First, what we did is we trained the AI to look at cybersecurity stocks and specifically come back using genetic algorithms to retrain and optimize these strategies. And this is what we've got, a whole bunch of fantastic, really high probability trades using artificial intelligence. If anybody wants to get their hands on your own AI, you can go to metastart.com/alphaharvest 3-for-1. We've got a 3 months for the price of one deal on at the moment. This is kind of the landing page. There's two options here. You can get 3 months of real time if you're trading high frequency, and 3 months of end of day. Give it end of day a try and just branch off into the real time, or go straight into the real time. Be sure to mention the Alpha Harvest F promo code in the sign up process. But it's absolutely fantastic software to use. Will certainly enhance your returns using artificial intelligence in your trading, and just bring your trading into the 21st century, so to speak. Until next time, happy AI trading. Bye for now.